All right, guys. So the law and policy that I've chosen to talk about today is physical fitness testing in the state of California. And of course, before we really delve into the specifics about the law and how it operates, we certainly need to know what the law is and how it is going to affect teachers, students, and everyone involved with it. So basically, what it is by law, all local education agencies, and this includes public schools, charter schools in the state, are required to administer a physical fitness test every year for grades 5, 7, and 9. The second part with this is that the State Board of Education, California, deemed that FitnessGram is going to be the standardized test that they use. This was developed by the Cooper Institute, and the primary goal of this law is to help the students and assist them in really establishing habits and patterns so they can be physically active and healthy throughout the course of their entire life. So the question naturally is, what exactly is this FitnessGram test? What is it really measuring? What is it trying to accomplish? And basically, the test is composed of 6 different fitness areas: aerobic capacity, which is utilized by something called the PACER test. This is usually something that we measure for running. Abdominal strength, traditional sit-ups, upper body strength, they use pull-ups, um, body composition to see how healthy your body ratio is, trunk extensor and flexibility, and then just general flexibility as well. So this is one of those really fascinating laws, I think, that affects education where I think the strengths for sure outweigh the weaknesses if properly implemented. So that's really the key here with this. Consulting with a lot of different people who have administered this, and schools and students as well, it seems like if done properly, this is a highly beneficial thing. So the strengths really provides information that can be used by students to plan, create their own personal fitness plans, get them excited about fitness, have them monitoring their progress, and this will actually lead to them being healthy in the long term. Critical as well for teachers because it helps design appropriate curriculum and really gets them using the right approach. And then additionally, it helps parents um, understand their children's fitness levels. Weaknesses. So the question is always going to be whether or not standardized tests actually equal success. Like I mentioned earlier, how accurately is the test being measured? And this may not be the most cost-effective thing, and it is time-consuming. Just a brief historical background. So it was first authorized in 1976 and then later reestablished in 1995 as part of the California Assessment of Academic Achievement Act. February 96 was critical because the state board established the FitnessGram as the standard fitness test. As far as the historical perspectives are concerned regarding this law, it's really fascinating because I think throughout history of the subject, people have really questioned the efficacy of standardized tests in general, and specifically even now with the FitnessGram, teachers are kind of concerned about whether or not they're implementing it effectively. Um, the other element is that the subject in general has really evolved into being more about um, teaching kids about health and well-being holistically, um, really, as opposed to just using these standard measurements and tests and allowing the kids to sort of blossom together is way more important. I think when talking about the effects and the impact, it's really important to focus on the word potential. The potential is there with this to have huge benefits, not just for students, but for teachers and society as a whole. And I think anytime there's something that's designed to improve the health and make people more health literate, it's going to be fantastic. Again, it really sort of comes down to the implementation and how we sort of go about handling this and handling the dynamics, making sure the kids know that this is about um, allowing them to have a better understanding of health and become more healthy and not just about the competition. So I think the benefits are immense.